Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Naked and Afraid, a title that has very quickly become kind of redundant as Nathan now finds himself no longer literally naked. He's now, I think, fully clothed. I think we've got we've got socks and shoes, we've got we've got pants, we've got everything. But he is still, I think, figuratively naked. He's still pretty exposed. We do still have the imperceptive healer trait, which means that if we do get injured, we're going to heal very slowly. We've already taken a blow to the torso, but we've applied an alcohol wipe and bandaged up a little bit. And we find ourselves on top of a radio tower here, overlooking the town of Conway. Well, we've got some options, actually. We've got a crater to the southeast here, which I think we could lure some zombies into out of the town, in this part of town. I did say that I wanted to hit up the evac shelter first of all. I think first of all, obviously we'll get down from the tower. We've seen a fat zombie below somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where it is, but we'll head down and no, I see it at the moment. So where is that? I see. And you've seen me. Okay. You've seen me, so you're probably trying to get in. That's fine. So it's a question of, I hear clang. Do I want to take out this fat zombie? Probably. I probably do. I can't open that fence. The fat zombie is all on its own, and the crawling zombie isn't aware of it or any of the noise that it's making. Going to ignore you, and I'm going to hop the fence right here and come around to meet you here if you'd like to join me. Come on. Yeah, stop clanging the fence, mate. Just come this way. Stop clanging the fence. Step towards me. Stop clanging. There we go. That's more like it. If you'd like to follow me this way, take the diagonal, please. Clang again. There you go. I'll take a swing from here. You claw at my right arm. My right arm is bleeding. Do not love that. I thought I could get... Okay, I got to swing in. You swing and miss me. I swing and miss. We both miss, in fact, that time. I managed to get a hit against you. Ooh! Bandages on my torso were damaged. You've taken a swing at my torso. Uh-oh. I don't think I meant to do that. I hit you for 8 damage, though. Step in. Okay. How are you looking? Oh, still pretty good. This is not... Yeah, not a smart engagement. You've gone for the right arm again. Step closer. Come on. Oh, I really should be using the terrain here, actually. Yeah, that would be the smarter thing to do. So I'm going to step to here and let you, because this terrain should be... Yeah, it's gonna cost you some points to move on, for sure. Am I in the right place? I mean, not really. Would you like to step onto that grass there? Ugh. Would you step onto that grass there? Thank you. That's a miss. Okay, I got a hit against you there. Is it worth just trying to finish you off? Not quite, I don't think. Let me try and pull you back around and onto the grass again. You stepped onto that grass there, but if I step into that space... Yeah, no, that's not going to be great. Oh, come on, just go for the grass. Just go there. Step closer, please, thank you. That's a miss. Yeah. Would love for you to step onto that grass patch there. Nope. That one. No, thank you. Just step straight towards me. Come on. Why are you so smart? Why are you so smart? 9 damage. Do I take another swing? I do. You claw at my right hand. Don't love that. Come on. Just step onto the grass. Gives me a bit of a opportunity to hit you, but yeah, we're still not working with the best weapon. Blood still leaking from my right arm there. Thank you for stepping onto the grass, and you're down. Done. What did you have, by the way? So a bunch of clothes that won't fit me. Sandals, stockings, bikini bottom, sombrero. A wedding dress, a wedding veil. So were you a bride? I think you were, actually. Garter belt, yeah. Looks like it. I think this smartphone has more battery than the one I've currently got. I'll take it anyway. Swiss Army knife as well. And I guess we'll take the cigarettes and the SD memory card and USB drive. Those could be useful later on. Okay. But we also need to put pressure on the bleeding. So let me drop the pipe and just wait out a few turns here, stopping the bleeding on my right arm. Blood drips from my right arm, and the bleeding stops. Okay, fantastic. So wield that pipe again. Oh no, where is it? Pipe. There it is. Okay, so the house we know is, well, we know it's pretty clear. There's one room we were unable to check that I would like to get a better look in yet. I also want to go back in here and start smashing some windows. But I'd like to make sure that the house next door is clear as well first, if I could. Let's take a peek around the corner. We don't see anybody. It's another corner. Aha! Feral human. Ooh, not great. So, yeah, we've seen a feral human. Oh god, I don't want to deal with a feral human. They are vicious. They are savage. Because what do I know about a feral human? What can I see from glancing at them? I can see that they're looking pretty quick, certainly compared to the zombies, which just sort of lumber and shuffle about. The feral human still appears to retain its humanity, despite that deranged look in their eyes. They appear to be well equipped, ready to throw stones. And you look to have a weapon as well, actually. A crowbar. I wonder if I was able to take you down. Would I be able to obtain your crowbar? I don't know if I want to do this engagement. Where are we? What's the movement cost for this tile, if anything? It's impassable at the moment because there's a window. I want to make use of the space here. That's 200 move cost. Okay, let's. I'm going to step towards the window here. You're going to. Oh. Okay, that answers a question I didn't know I had, which is that projectiles will travel through windows. Okay. Now we know. Now we know. Can I hide in this space here? I can. I'm hoping, that you'll hurt yourself on the glass, as well as get stuck there for a moment, and I can do a little more. Oh, don't step into that space, no. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Step back to here. Oh, where are you going? I don't want you throwing things at me. I hear whump, I hear bash. Oh, you've gone for the other window. You've opened the other window. Oh, you are smart, aren't you? That's unexpected. I mean, well, it makes sense. I knew that feral humans could open doors. I didn't know they could open windows. So you've smashed that window and then decided, actually, you want to go the other way because you feel that's safer, huh? I'm wondering if I can lead you anywhere. Just a hunting blind there. That's the regional dump. We've passed that. It's got lots of zombies. Gas station that way. Ooh. All I've got's a pipe. My pipe is better than my stick, but it's not the best weapon. Right, let's go to a run and attempt to get around this corner away from you. Like so. Okay, back to a walk. And we'll wait out some time here. You'll have seen that I went this way, though. I don't love this. But I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to think. Like, oh, well, no, hang on. Yes. Sometimes you press the wrong button. And it's a shame. It's a real shame. Step back up. Okay. So they are heading towards me. I've had an idea. It's not a good idea. Move cost for here is 150. I'm just going to go around like that. Put that tree between us. Head in here. Close it behind me. God, I hope the rest of this house is empty. Head back to a walk. It looks to be. It looks fine. Apart from that one feral human. I would love for you to just step to the window here. There you are. There you are. I can close this from the outside. You can probably smash it if you want to. Oop. Are you going to try? Oh, yeah, no. You've thrown another stone at me. My torso, again. Oh, God. Would you like to try and step into that space? Oh, no. You're going for the doors. Of course you're going for the doors. Why would I think any different? Why would I think any different? You're too smart. Yeah. You've lost sight of me there. But, oh god. These feral humans, man, they're too smart. Okay, let's leave that engagement behind and head back over here. Good god, okay. We need a better way of dealing with that. There is also on the plaza down here, the park, the crawling zombie, which I think we could make quick work of. But we may be exposing ourselves if we did. That feral has probably gone back into the house. Probably. And I don't want to smash this window because I think this might be impassable. It is, yeah. So there's no way of getting past this window. I'd have to use that window to get in there, or smash the door, or pick the lock. Neither of which can I really do yet. So let me close this, and we will, I think, head for the evac shelter. I think. I do want to know what else is around us here. There's a skate park out that way. More houses, of course. That's a gun store by the hospital. Military surplus right next door to that. That could be good to hit up at some point. There's a pizza parlor down there. Hardware store is very good. Town hall. Grocery store or hardware store we can get like a shopping trolley from. Also we can get hardware from the hardware store, I would assume. The cemetery there, park there, pavilion, house, community garden. We've got a restaurant. A lot more houses. There's a public garden. Parking garage there and a music store there. The parking garage would be good for, I think, a working car, probably. Subway station there, house there. A pawn shop on the edge of town. Hunting blind just behind the houses there. What else have we got? Anything good? I mean, the hospital is a very dangerous location. Military helipad's good. LMOE that we've seen from the top of the radio tower, that's good. Assuming we can open it. Toxic waste dump, that's not fantastic. What's this one here? What's the green? A field campsite, okay. That won't have been where Nathan was camping before he was washed down the river. But there could be some gear there. We in fact know that there's sleeping bags in this house. We don't need to sleep yet, so we'll probably revisit here. I don't think there's any sense in carrying them just now. That was the gas station. Yeah, let's just get out of town. I see the crawling zombie, but it is unaware of me. We'll just get out of town and head for the evac shelter, first of all. Because we know... Oh, hang on. Newspaper page here. Can I examine that? A newspaper page. Let me read. I have nothing to read. Examine. Uncanny Valley. Faced with accusations of malfeasance in his AI designs, James Hawthorne appears to have disappeared. Hawthorne could not be reached for comment by any major news centres, as questions and even lawsuits about dangerous flaws in his widespread law enforcement AI packages rise. Okay. Come across something. Derelict structure on the edge of town. Nothing useful in there. I'm sure that Nathan would have known that people were evacuated to evacuation centers like this one. Hello. Dented and lacks wheels. The dashboard is also damaged beyond repair, but it does have some gas. Yeah, I don't know if we'd be able to get that running. I don't think the dashboard matters too much. It's the controls that matter. Maybe if we put an extra wheel on, we would manage to get this running. Oh, I spotted a zombie. Okay. So the evac shelter is not without threat. Oh, if that's the case, though... I just don't know where we want to go next. I mean, the military surplus store is way too deep into town. The gun store is way too deep into town. The military helipad is far too dangerous. The LMOE is a good safe bet. With everything that's going on, Nathan's trying to look for, you know, signs of humanity left behind. There's zombies inside too. This isn't looking worth it. What do we know? We know that people would have evacuated to places like this evac shelter. But they might also have been evacuated to these kinds of shelters, underground bunkers. Maybe there's people there. Maybe those people are safe. That might be what we do at this point. Yeah, let's turn about and head the other way. We have to... I'd say go south of the helipad, do we think? No, north. North is safer. I know that zombies can get through the fence on the helipad, so yeah. Still, okay. We'll head this way. Which is back up the road and towards town, but we want to avoid the town. I see a tough zombie. Head south beyond the town. There's something here, isn't there? Although, oh, they are moving. They are. Okay. Move away from... Is it approaching me really quickly? Okay. I can get away from that. That's fine. Something's moving beneath the ground. And we don't necessarily know what. And I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a horde. I think. it's a horde. Okay, so that could be why the evac shelter was infested. I think we want to avoid that. So there's a horde there. Let's just keep moving. Keep an eye out for... Where's that zombie? It's there, that's fine. Keep an eye out for mounds of dirt approaching us. Though we seem fine for now. Get a sense for where we are. Keep moving south. And then, yeah, what did I say? I said north of the helipad? Because north is where the main building is, and so to the south, I think the helipad itself. If we can see it at all at any point. Nothing of interest to me right there for now. Okay, yeah, I think we're safe distance from the houses to the north. There are German shepherds. Those are squirrels. There's the German shepherds. I don't have any dog food. They should leave me alone if I'm far enough away. Iridescent cat. Oh, wow, that's cool. As it moves, this cat's colours shift unnaturally in the light. You can't make out the breed, but its fur pattern seems to change with every step. I want an iridescent cat. That's amazing. I wish I had cat food. Okay, ignore. Something very peculiar has clearly happened whilst Nathan has been camping. What do we see around us? Pile of sand. German shepherds who are aware of us, tracking. Or they may be going after the cat. But there's nothing I can do about that. I just have to keep on moving. Beyond the houses, beyond the helipad. We just see a searchlight at the moment. 2 searchlights, in fact. Is it worth us taking a peek in here, do we think? What do we know about these places? Well, we know there's lots of crates that need prying open that can contain lots of food supplies. I've never really explored the main building too much. From Nathan's perspective, he knows that a military helipad, probably well equipped. But right now it looks a bit too sketchy, a bit too dangerous. So we're gonna head this way. Once again, nothing in that building. And we're gonna head into the forest, towards that bunker that we saw from the radio tower. Okay. So yeah, let's turn on auto move and go wandering through the forest like so. It looks to be pretty safe here for us. There is a mound of dirt. I've seen a wasp 13 tiles away. Allow me to ignore that enemy, and you're aware of me, but yeah, not yet interested in me, so quite happy to head in the other direction. Okay, if we can get to this LMOE without getting anybody else's attention. I don't love how many mounds of dirt I'm seeing, but in general, I don't think they're too dangerous, are they? Turn auto move back on. The LMOE should be nearby now, yeah. Although I don't see it yet, and oh wait, here it is. Okay, it's got traps around the outside. Turn off auto move. So let's avoid the pits and try to find the entrance to this thing. Because I don't know if I'm looking at the front or the back here. There's the front. So avoid the spike pits. Oh, hang on a second. Spike pits go right up to the door. Check this tile. Strawberry bush. Spiked pit, like, everywhere. There's an upward slope. Upward slope on that side. I think maybe we have to, Can I examine that strawberry bush? That is a strawberry bush. It is empty. Can I step on it? I can. And I know the space in front of me is an upward slope. Can I open the door? I can. I'm in. Okay. Yeah, I don't love that the spiked pit is right there. Outside. But, nothing I can do about that. Can't really complain. Let's, I think we'll have to turn on our torch before we go peeking. We'll do a quick peek first. Looks safe enough, looks empty. There appears to be light coming in from somewhere. Now, why is that? Is there a pit above that has no... Is it missing a ceiling somewhere? I'm going to go ahead and turn the torch on if I can find it. I don't think it's in my inventory. I think, well, no, sorry. It should be, yeah, flashlight. Activate. Let's, we know from a quick peek that, oh yeah. Looks safe enough. Looks really cobbled together, though. Like this place was put together in a hurry. Wait a few seconds. I don't hear anything going on. Although that there is a bear trap. No sense in trying to disarm anything like that, but also no sense in stepping into that space. These are impassable. This is also impassable, so we'll have to make our way round. Yeah. Okay, head for this gate then. Step through to here. I see a coat rack. I see a metal door. I just want to listen here. I don't hear anything. What if I give a smash against the wall here? I hear clang. I don't hear anything coming from the other side, so... Okay, we're good. What do I see? Short plank, sandpaper. Not... yeah, not the bounty that I was hoping for, really. Also, 2 crazed survivalists. Now, these guys I've never seen before. A crazed survivalist. It is about as fast as you can see to your current location. Both of them can, in fact. Grasping a sharp-bladed weapon. This feral prepper has an athletic physique, a sign that they trained extensively before turning feral. In addition to remembering how to use a flashlight, their survival instincts seem to kick in when critically harmed, causing them to act in self-preservation, unlike most of their fellows. So, these guys could be a real threat. They do not look friendly. They do not look friendly. Nathan is probably also switching into survival mode and thinking about running for the door, the stairs. But he's going to try and get a sense for what is actually around him. A short plank, a stick, scrap metal, chunk of steel, small metal sheet, pipe, large folded cardboard box, short wooden post, nut and bolt, splintered wood, pillowcase, and a teddy bear. So nothing actually useful at this point in the shelter. But we just need to get out, because these guys are going to be smart. They're going to know how to open doors. They're going to know... They look athletic. So they're going to be fast. They know how to use a torch. So there's no sense in me turning mine off, because they'll just turn theirs on, presumably. I'm going to, I think, first things first, close the door. Head over to a run and just go straight for the stairs. There's no sense in hanging around here. Close that fence as well and get back up the stairs and back out, closing the door behind us, onto the strawberry bush, around, and we're out, we're safe. They're hopefully not following. If they were to follow, well, thank goodness I should think that they don't know how to track a scent. As ferals tend not to. Let's head back to a walk, and we'll go the quickest way I know around the back of the shelter here, just so that we are, if they are coming up, we can avoid line of sight with them. Obviously we want to turn that torch off as well. Done. Okay. Plus I think we're going to head this way anyway. I think we're going to head up towards the golf course. Yeah. There is another evac shelter we've seen. So we might swing by the golf course and this light industry here, and then head on up towards that. Yeah. Which is just a short walk out of the forest here. Turn on that auto move thing and yeah, quite easily get to the other side of the forest. I do see a wild boar, those can be pretty dangerous. 51 southwest. Okay, it's far behind us. It's fleeing from something, I'm not sure what. But yeah, let's hit it up in this order. We'll go to the golf course first, then light industry, and then we'll push up towards that evac shelter. I want to go into the map and leave a note here that there are, like, what were they called? They were called crazed survivalists. I'm just going to put an F because I know typically I mean ferals by that, so we'll say feral survivors. And yeah, be cautious around that location. So over to the golf course, which is this way, roughly. I don't still have auto move on? No, I don't. Good. Okay. No sign of any danger as we approach the golf course here. I have to assume we're getting pretty close. Okay, we're not. Something there. What's that? Just open air, like a small crater of some kind? That's worth a look. Because I can peek. Rock floor, no support. Open air. Dirt, no support. What? So this is quite a deep crater, huh? Oh yeah, okay. It's a crater. What do I see around me? Large rock. Okay. Okay, good source of rocks and stuff if we should need that. I wouldn't want to climb down into that because I'd worry about getting back out. Yeah, let's not do that. But yeah, crater, worth remembering it's there. That horde has moved on. Trying to get a sense for where the hordes are. Weather, I can usually see them on weather. No. Okay, so I don't fully know how hordes work, but it seems... Well... Are we out of range to see it now, or... has it just sort of dissipated? Unsure. We don't hear the loud groans of the horde behind us anyway. What are you? An unused casing. There's a newspaper page down there as well. Did I just walk straight by that? I did. A bridge too far. In a statement Monday, the Department of Defense detailed its plans to deploy strategic minefields on key bridge crossings in order to quarantine high hostility regions of rioting. Military personnel will be on site to assist any refugees fleeing the blackout zones. We urge citizens to comply with all military directives and avoid quarantined areas whenever possible until order can be restored. Okay, so this is something that will have happened after Nathan went camping and got away from all the anxiety and stress of the panicked world. They started installing these landmines, these minefields at bridge crossings. I didn't know it was always bridge crossings, but apparently it is. Well, typically minefields are going to be at bridge crossings, which makes sense. So there were also refugees being assisted, fleeing blackout zones, and military directives to avoid quarantined areas whenever possible. Okay. Getting a bit more of a sense for what went down a few days ago. Zombie child. What's this sign say? I can read it from here. Hole 1. Okay. Zombie child. So even children have been claimed by whatever this is. Zombie child and one other a zombie. Yeah, so it's looking... Oh, that's right out in the open. That's in the car park. Okay. Although, yeah, it looks like there's good gear in here. There's a golf bag there. Golfing gloves. Probably clubs in there as well. I could deal with one zombie and go into the shop, but... Yeah, okay, I could deal with one zombie. Let's deal with one zombie, okay? Head south. See 2 others now. Okay, tough zombie. Tough zombie and one zombie. Yeah, we're not doing with a tough zombie. Okay, we're going to retreat. This plan is... This plan may be a no-go. I might go a little bit further south just to avoid their vision and go around. See if I can see the course itself, and maybe... Can I get past this wall? It's mountable. Okay. What do I see here? I see a golf tee, golf ball. I see a bunker. Yeah, I'm not seeing any clubs on the course. I mean, there's a chance, right? There's a chance. Let's head up there. The course itself seems to be empty. Does it? Oh no, you're able to climb the wall as well. Of course you are. But yeah, we can see over this wall onto the actual golf course, and we can see tees, golf balls. There's a club. Golf club. Can we examine that? Probably not from this distance. More tees. Yeah, I'd like to go and see that golf club if I could. You're certainly on the course already. It looks... Yeah, well, where's that golf club? Is it this side of the river? The water? It is, yeah. So let's cross the wall to the edge over here, which is far enough away from the zombies as well. In fact, we'll push up this side. Oh, I can just do that, okay. I don't see any zombies at the moment, so just cross the sand bunker. Let's get a sense for if this club is any good compared with our pipe. Okay. So the pipe does a bash of 12, the club only does 11. However, the club has a hit bonus of +3, costs a few moves less per attack, and in general... Oh yeah, it does so much better. The stamina use is lower, so the damage per stamina is better in every way, as is the damage per second, though not by as much. We're switching over to the golf club. That is... we can always get another pipe should we need it for crafting, I think. Or, although, actually, maybe we don't even need to get another one, because maybe it'll fit in our inventory. We'll see. Yeah, store in inventory. Fantastic. So now we have a golf club. I saw a golf bag as well somewhere, didn't I? Golf tee, wood ash, golf... Oh, another golf club. Yeah, okay. Forget the golf bag, just get back out of there. I'm sure the golf bag, it was around here somewhere. It was towards the front. Oh no, sorry, the golf bag was in the store, yeah. I don't think there was any out there. You haven't seen me, have you? Nope. Zombie dog. Oh, zombie dog is in the store. Yeah, let's avoid all of that and just head as far south as possible, and we'll move on towards the light industry. Avoiding the crater as we do. Okay. So yeah, light industry this way. Oh. Okay. Oh, was there any sign of that? Oh no. Torso bad. Oh no. I'm really starting to hate trapdoor spiders, you know. Okay. What can we do? It is faster than me, not by much. I can outrun it. I'm envenomed, though. What does envenomed do? Okay, it's described as poisoned here. Strength -2, dexterity -1, perception -2. Where do we know that it's safe? Should we want to run? Oh, nowhere close. Stamina's looking good. I think, yeah, we disengage and head the other way and we see if we can outrun it first of all. It is faster than me. Okay, yeah, but what about at a run? Okay, it costs me nothing to check this. It is slower than me. Okay. Okay. That's gonna cost a lot to heal. Was there any sign? I don't know, because sometimes I'm looking ahead and I'm not paying attention to where I'm stepping. Particularly when I think I'm making a relatively safe crossing of a field. These trapdoor spiders are the fucking worst. Okay, so from Nathan's perspective, that's a enormous spider. A gigantic dark brown spider with a bulbous thorax. It digs a deep underground burrow that serves as a pit to trap unwary prey. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to see in New England. Obviously something huge has happened very recently. The creatures have gotten bigger. There are the undead people walking around or who look undead, and then there are the still living, still breathing people who look deranged and out for blood. But yeah, let's deal with one thing at a time. We're at a run. I do wonder how much I can hurt this thing. If I'm faster than it, how much faster than it am I? Does it have advantage or do I? I don't know. I'm gonna back off and get to here. I wonder if it's gonna start trying to follow. It's faster than me at a walk. I'm gonna be draining my stamina. But like, how quickly can I get out of its like range? Also, I need stamina if I'm going to stand an attack. So, let's see if it's following. It's gone back underground. Oh, it moves very quickly underground. Okay. Okay, but I think if it's underground, it can't see me. Okay. Then that's our advantage. We can get away from a trapdoor spider, I think. I'm just going to head north now. I'm not going to bother doing anything about the bleeding just yet. Where are we? I wonder if we head to a crouch here. It's probably not going to affect anybody's vision of us or anything. Let's drop the golf club quickly and put some pressure on these wounds. So yeah, torso and right leg both need this. I'm putting pressure on the bleeding wounds. I should actually go to consume. I don't have another bandage, but I do have medical gauze ×1 and alcohol wipes. Let's put that on. Put that on our torso. No improvement from that. Okay. Right leg we can get up to very poor. Fine. Medical gauze. Yeah, I wish I had more in the way of bandages, but I just don't. This will take... it will get rid of minor bleeding from either wounds that we put it on and take us up to bandaged average. Okay. I think I want that on the torso then. Yeah. Because the torso needs the healing more than anything else, and then we'll just stand and put pressure on the bleeding until it stops from our right leg. Done. Head back to wielding the golf club. Let's stand and walk again, and we'll keep on towards light industry here. Okay. Be wary of trapdoor spiders in this field, I guess. I'm not sure whereabouts it was, but yeah, it's in this sort of area. Surely it was around here, right? I'm going to mark it here. I don't know if it'll still be there when we return, but make it a big old S and red for danger. Trapdoor spider. I didn't see the mound of dirt. If there was one, I'm going to check the video back, because I don't know if they actually do have any indication. I know for a fact that in one of the previous series, when we had a trapdoor spider incident, I know for a fact there was no mound of dirt then. There was no way for me to predict that that was going to happen. But this time I was, again, also not paying attention. We're still envenomed, though. Envenomed being... It should wear off, shouldn't it? Started 5 minutes ago. Strength -2, dexterity -1, perception -2. Unfrequently there'll be pain. Rare. Rare damage. Okay. Oh, but what would you take for poison? I don't have anything, do I? Alcohol wipe, aspirin. I am in distressing pain. I may as well take a couple of aspirin. Cigarettes, gummy vitamin, multivitamin. While I'm here, let's take a multivitamin. Okay. There's got to be something you can do. There's got to be like anti-venom or antidote. I don't have any, but I think anti-venom is a thing that's in the game. There's another crater. Loads of these. It's half a crater. Was the other one half a crater? I think the other one looked like half a crater too, right? Obviously this is like a weird glitch of world generation where yeah, because the crater has spawned on the edge of light industry, I think it's gotten this effect. But what can we deduce from this? We can deduce something struck the ground here, right at the edge of this light industry district, and the foundations this side must have been a lot tougher than they were here, so the ground held up. Light industry is looking pretty safe. Pretty safe. We'll keep on heading in, because it's looking okay. Try this door and see if we can find anything inside. Keep the door open for the time being. I could use that machine because I've got cash cards, don't I? Let's get a sense that the place is actually empty first. Okay. Bathroom's empty. This room's empty. That's just a back door. I don't see anything around the back. Good. Close that. Just making sure that the whole place is in fact clear before I Can I get past this, by the way? Oh no, I can go around. Right. Bathroom. Food place loyalty card, nothing else in it. Gonna leave the doors open for now. Unless they're facing a window, actually. Yeah, let's do that. What is that? What is that? There's a waffle iron. Okay, fantastic. There's an oven. No, why is Oh, it's the waffle iron. Okay, I see. I was wondering why there's like a black shadow on it. Turns out it's just the waffle iron. Steak knife there. Okay. What's in the fridge? Some food. Some drink. Yeah, not a lot, but it's something. Found a mop and toilet paper. Rear door. Okay, this building appears to be clear, as far as I can tell. Was that a smartphone I saw, by the way? Yeah, smartphone. Hang on, wait. That wasn't in this room. That was... Oh, it's in the other building. Okay. We can apparently see into the other building. What's this? Hole puncher. Okay, we have a sense for this building now. One more room to check. It's clear. It's clear. Let's check the other one. Just straight across the bushes, yeah. Okay, if there was going to be a threat, I think it'd be in this one. This one looks more like the space that would get used anyway. Okay, but things are looking pretty good here. We may have a main base of operations. Can I see what's in either of these? Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, plenty of food actually. Plenty of like junk food, but still it's stuff to keep us going. There's mineral water in here, clean water, lots to drink. Okay. So we're not going to die of hunger or thirst or anything like that. And it's clear. It is in fact, I think yeah, can we open this? We can't. We can probably climb over that though, right? Yeah. It's fully clear. Wonderful. Okay. Is this a stepladder, by the way? Hydraulic press. No. What is this? That's a hydraulic press, okay. Like, it doesn't look like a hydraulic press, does it? Oh, I guess it... yeah, maybe, I don't know. Okay, that's good. Oh, we've got like a garage here where we could do like some vehicle maintenance if we wanted to. This is a win. This is a big win. I don't know whether to call it here then. How are we feeling? Not thirsty, not hungry, just in distressing pain. Okay. We'll do one more thing. I've closed that door. Good. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's check this this vehicle as well. Because it's like, it's not too banged up. It's a little bruised, but otherwise it is a dented vehicle with enough wheels. There's apparently the most damaged counter repair part is frame, or part of the frame somewhere, presumably, because like a lot of the frame is fine. Which bit is it? Board is broken there. No, frame looks okay most of the way around. There's no like fully broken bits of frame, so far as I can see anyway. Oh, there, okay, it's in the middle too. Which bit of frame is broken then? Because I think we could replace frame. There it is, that bit's broken. But I don't know if it needs that to run. Yeah, I think it'd be fine. It's got 5% gasoline and 11% battery, which is not bad. It's actually really good. So I think this would run. We can't get into the back from here. Let's see if it will actually run, huh? Oh, the engine's faulty. The engine is faulty. Right. Where's that then? Engine would be towards the front, wouldn't it? Yeah, or elsewhere, Tom. I just, I don't know the structure of a vehicle clearly. There's the vehicle tank, which is fine. It's not leaking. Wheel hub assembly is broken on that side. That's probably bad. So even though, and the wheel is actually, it's got enough wheels, but actually the fourth wheel here is fully damaged. Okay. I don't think it's going to start then, is it? No. No, okay, it's not going to start. But it is, I think, repairable. So, should we really want to? It is an option. If not, well, we can still take gasoline from it. I am going to take a peek at that shelter, the evac shelter. Swimmer zombie, where? Swimmer zombie there. Okay, you're down the road. Are you just on the edge of town, my friend? Yeah, you're like down here towards the edge of town. Okay, so I'm gonna veer away from town just to avoid it. Go the other side of these giant aphids as well. Head north across this field. Be on the lookout for, obviously, anything that may be a potential threat. That pitbull mix is like straight ahead of us. 2 pitbull mixes, okay. Okay. It's a tall withered tree there. Another crater. We've seen so many of these. Definitely can do something with that. Address, a flashlight. I'll take the battery. Although, no, it's not worth it. It's got 2 battery remaining. Garter belt, trench coat, stockings, and sports bra. No, you've got nothing useful for me. How close are we? We're coming up on the road. I'm just like, my eyes are focused on the road ahead, looking for like mounds of dirt, but I don't think that's how it works. Hello, we found somebody. Okay, Daryl Petty. We may have found a friend here. The place looks boarded up, but no threats, no zombies. Let's see. Okay. Daryl Petty says, don't come in any closer. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, you're not one of them. Those, living dead, I mean. Come on in. Just, don't cause any trouble. Alright, okay, yeah. Let's chat. So what's up? What do we want to ask him? We can't persuade him to come with us. What are you doing here? Heh. When shit hit the fan, I ran out here to this emergency shelter. Fortunately, the place hadn't been looted yet, and there weren't any shamblers lurking around. Oh, wow, okay. I wondered, do you care to trade? You do trade, okay. You've got an EAA Witness 15-round magazine, a lighter aluminum can with lemon lime soda, pork sticks, clean water, and a pistol that would work with the magazine. So you do have a gun of some description. Damage 28, critical multiplier 2, maximum range 14. It's not bad, is it? Right for a ranged weapon. Semi-automatic pistol chambered in 10mm and accepting EAA Witness magazines. 10mm, right, is fairly common round? I have no idea. But that seems reasonable to me. That seems good, and I think I can afford it, can I? Like if I was to, say, give you a leather jacket, give you a camera bag with a camera in it and a bunch of other items, no? Oh no, there's not a lot that you want from me, is there? What about that cash card? That cash card's got like $400 on it, mate. You could have this survivors map, actually. $5.35. Although I think, yeah, we wouldn't get like the full unit price in trade value, I don't think. Because we're not that trusting with one another, are we? Okay, any jobs that you need done? Yeah, I've got a job for you. Do you want to hear about it? Yeah, tell me about it. Did you know that cattails are a source of a jelly that works as an antiseptic and analgesic? Something like that is likely to be mighty helpful out here. I want you to take this bag, head to the nearest swamp, collect 80 cattail stalks, and bring them back here. In exchange, I'll show you how to harvest the jelly. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. And you're going to give me the duffel bag for that, which is possibly better than my backpack. I don't know. Great. Yeah, this bag should be big enough to hold all the stalks we'll need. Don't forget to bring it back. And that is not a problem. Can you share some equipment? I doubt it, right? Yeah, I can't even really convince you that well. Because I'm your friend. Okay. No, never mind. I'll do without. Bye. Okay. I still haven't seen you. Okay. But there you are. Okay, I'm going to close the door behind me. And I'm going to come in and have a little bit of a look around. Yeah, emergency jackets. You've got some protein rations. Okay. So the place isn't completely raided. That door's still locked. There are 2 computer terminals, in fact. Downstairs will be the bathroom. Upstairs, we know, is the roof. Plastic bag. Okay, let me use one of these terminals quick. Emergency message says the same as usual. Greetings, citizen. A biological attack has taken place and a state of emergency has been declared. Emergency personnel will be aiding you shortly. To ensure your safety, please follow the steps below. 1. Do not panic. 2. Remain inside the building. 3. Seek shelter in the basement. 4. Use provided gas masks. 5. Await further instructions. Okay, so whatever went down out here is pretty serious. And contact us. Refugee Center found. If you have any feedback concerning us, visit or send mail to, and we've made a record of that. Okay. So that's on the map somewhere now. Oops, other way. Okay, yeah. So the road heads out in this direction. Oh, it's not far. It's not far to the refugee center. Okay. In fact, that might be a... Okay, it's not the quickest. There's not that many cities on the way either. Towns, I mean. So I think we could pretty quickly take a jaunt down there, but maybe we want to prep for that before we do. Okay. I am going to leave it here at the evac shelter. I think we've found our semi-permanent home for the time being. Not here, but back at the light industry. Let me turn the torch on. Back at the light industry, I think that's going to be our semi-permanent home. And as I understand it, I think we can eventually make that into a faction base. But here we've also found this evac shelter with a friend who wants us to bring back some cattails and... Hello. Adhesive bandage. First aid instruction booklet, medical gauze, medical tape. Parasits I've already got, I think. Aspirins I'll take. Antiseptic we need to take in the bottle. Saline solution, can't remember what that even does. No, I'll leave that for now. Yep. Yeah, so a home in the light industry area, and here we have a friend, and we're going to learn to make a natural antiseptic, right? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the swamp and we're going to gather cattails. Don't need the second one of those. Do want those. Don't need scissors. Do want the aspirin. Do want the antiseptic. And I think I'll leave the saline. Okay, yep. we will leave it there. Nathan has made some more progress today. He's going to turn his flashlight back off. I can remember how. There we go. Having awoken naked and afraid by the river, he found his way back towards civilization. An irradiation plant he didn't recognize, a town he didn't know. But he's managed to throw on some clothes, find a house with some supplies, find a radio tower and scope out the area around Conway. He's visited one evac shelter and seen a massive horde of zombies. An LMOE with feral survivors. Got attacked by that god-awful spider. Found a golf club at the golf course whilst avoiding threats there. Found a light industrial area, which looks like a good place to set up shop, away from threats like spiders and zombies and survivors and other people who could be quite the threat in this environment. And he's found another evac shelter and a friend, Daryl Petty, who would like some cattails in order to teach me how to make cattail jelly. So in the next episode we might do that. I might get a head start on that, just because it's a very tedious thing to show and watch. But yeah, we've got plenty of swamp options to choose from. We will see. In the meantime, thank you for joining myself and Nathan for this episode of Cataclysm Naked and Afraid. I hope you join us next time. Ta-ra.